Austin, and my presentation today is on what is my work as a teacher and as a learner. I think this is something that we all need to find out soon in our careers so that we may build a strong foundation upon those two things. What do I do when a student asks a question that I don't know the answer to? First off, we just need to be honest with our students. We don't have to be right all the time. We can admit, we can be humble enough to tell our students, hey, I don't know that answer. How about you research it tonight, and I'll research it tonight, and then we'll come back and we will, collaborate together and figure out what we both learned on that certain thing. As missionaries, we did that all the time. People would ask us questions, and we honestly didn't know the answer to. So what we would do is say, hey, I don't know the answer, and I'll come back tomorrow. And a lot of the times it made them eager to come back, for us to come back so they could find the answer to their question. And I feel our students will be the same way as long as we're honest with them. Second is what is a teacher's true job? I feel a good teacher, we need to be awake with our teaching, or wide awake with our teaching and our learning, which means we're just not going through the motions. We need to be active, be a part of our teaching curriculum, and also our learning, what are we bringing into our minds. I have a quote from the excerpt from the reading that we did. It said, a teacher should define themselves as a moral being concerned with defining their own life's purpose in a way that arouses others to do the same. I believe you see that young are most likely to be stirred to learn when they are challenged by teachers who themselves are learning, who are breaking with what they have too easily often taken for granted, who are creating their own moral lives. So as teachers, basically we're examples. We need to teach our students that, we're not done learning, so they shouldn't be done learning. And lastly, it says, why must I always continue to learn? As the world continues to change around us, we're discovering new things every day, and we need to be on top of whatever our topic is, our subject is. Everything is changing, and we need to be able to change with it. If you think about it, once upon a time, everybody thought the world was flat, and then if you sailed too far, then you would just fall off the face of the earth. And then we learned that that's not true. But somebody had to go out and seek and find the answer to that. They were always learning. And by always learning, they were discovered that that's not true. Another example is that they always thought that we were the center of the universe, that the earth was, everything rotated around the earth, which we learned that's false as well, that everything rotates around the sun. All these things come by people saying, hey, I don't think that's right, and I'm going to go out and search and find it, and I'm going to prove that it's not right. And by proving each other wrong in a constructive way, that is how we learn and we advance as a culture and as a people. And there's only a few things that we're allowed to take with us when we leave this earth. One of them is our knowledge. I know President Hinckley, he always talked about it, be continually learning. Even up until he died, he was constantly learning because he knew that whatever he learned with him today would better him in the afterlife. So by being prepared and growing closer to our Heavenly Father, we can always be learning, we can be doing what the Lord has asked us to do.